So the last section in here is we're going to go from MapInfo to Teradata. Now, in this case, we're going to add a little value to the data. So we're going to calculate the area of these polygons as we read them in. And because we don't have a unique ID like we had with the AutoCAD up here, we're going to add a counter. And this will essentially just count the features as they come in and establish a unique ID for them. Okay.
Okay, another way, like in this case, there was no unique ID, so you're making one on the fly.
Making one on the fly.
We also can generate UUIDs if
you want something long and
really
complex
big.
or non-numeric.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, well, then there's GUIDs as well if you need something that's geometry, geometry unique.
Yeah, that's right, the GOIDs. The one thing about the counter is that this starts back at 0 every time you run. So if you were doing it over several tables, you might get into a problem.
Yeah. The possibility is you always use a SQL executor to sort of find the maximum number already used in the table, and then the counter has an option here to set the count start.
Yes.
So you could read the last number in the table and set that to your count start automatically.
Yeah. Select star from dual. Isn't there some scary thing like that Oracle people do?
Yeah, perhaps.
I think that was a way to get numbers. I don't remember what it did.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll run this quickly.
So this time we're only doing the MapInfo in. We disabled the other parts. Normally you might do these all in 3 different workspaces. David just done it in one and then turned parts off and on just to kind of keep us from jumping around all over.
Yeah. Okay,
so we're writing there, are we?
We are writing.
So these are parks from the city of Austin?
I believe that's where they are. That's from our FME data set, our demo data set.
It's only fitting that we're kicking, at least I'm kicking off the FME World Tour in Austin. It's a pity I can't actually have time to go see these parks.
Okay, let me just make sure everything's... Oh, okay. I forgot about this. This is a little quirk of the Teradata JDBC Reader Writer in that you cannot have the data inspector open looking at a table and write to it.
Oh.
We're working on that.
Top people?
Top people are working on that. But it catches even me sometimes. There we go. So that was
wow, that was
much quicker. Yeah.
I was wondering how many hundreds of features this was. Okay.
Okay, so let's have a look at our parks.
Oh, once again, you got to do a little dance here.
Yeah.
I really should get you to save this as your defaults, Dave.
I think I will.
Okay, so there we go. Guess the password. He's going to save it as his defaults. There we go. So it'll be there forevermore. It's a good thing to do for databases if you're always worried.
Yeah.
I see Raven is around this morning. Oh, please.
Yes, he's our emergency backup.
Thanks, Raven.
So there are our city parks.
I know these well. Wish I'd actually have time to go visit them sometime.
Yeah. And we have our park area, our name, and some of these also have...
Your primary index must be your number that you were assigning.
Yeah, that's the number that we created. So every park now has a unique ID number on it.
Yep.
Now, one thing about the data inspector, if an attribute has no value, it is not displayed on the screen.
Yes.
So that sometimes you see we have names, and others we have a name and a alternative name.
Got it. So, I think that for those that are in love with nothing, nulls, in FME 2014, our friend Ty, one of our top people, is basically doing nothing.
Oh, there you go.
He's adding nulls as first-class citizens. So in the future, you would click on that and see that column has null.
Yeah, that's very Seinfeldy job description.
It is. It is.
Yeah. So this, I believe, is pretty much everything we're going to be doing in this workspace.